trying to do some of the school.
Usually that's the week we start.
That's when we start, yeah. They're starting the 15th, I think, this year, isn't it? 15th of August, I think, is when it starts, I'm sure.
I think August 6th is registration.
I'm pretty sure one of the students or parents or somebody told me August the 15th is the first day of school. Do you know, Michelle?
It will be in this week's plan. Back to school special section's coming out. Sounds right.
I couldn't believe it. You'd think at least they could wait until the week of the 20th.
No, I remember not starting school till after Labor Day.
Yeah. Most of the time, we started the week of the Anna Fair. And the Anna Fair was the week before the DuQuoin Fair, and the DuQuoin Fair ends on Labor Day. So, that would have been the week of the 20th this year. Sometimes it's later than that, depends on when Labor Day falls. But that's when usually we started, was the week of the Anna Fair. Every once in a while, we'd work out so that we get to go to the fair a day or two before the school started.
But of course, anymore back then, we didn't have air conditioning in the classrooms either.
We might start, but we might start the first day and start getting out early because we didn't have any air conditioning. That's just something that was unheard of.
Gerald, do you have? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. No. I was just going to gossip. Gerald.
How's all the employees doing? Everybody's well? No heat exhaustion or anything like that?
Nothing like that. Pretty good. Of course, Raymond is waiting on surgery yet.
I understand that.
We made some common tests for him. I don't know how much we're supposed to know with all the HIPAA and everything, but word we got is he has been approved, but the insurance company and the doctor's office haven't got together, got everything scheduled. And my thing is, the sooner you get this fixed, the less it's going to cost, and the better off you are. And they have just been up. And the insurance company did tell us he will be off 3 months after surgery for rehab. So you're already looking at October, November before he gets back to work. And he's on workman's comp. They're paying him, we ain't, but still, we're missing him. Right now we need him. And we're shipping with 4 trucks and hope we'll get by if we have to put somebody on the tip.
Larry, when will you be done hauling? This September?
We started, we're mowing county highways the second time right now. We have gotten over everything once.
You got still 4 mowers going, correct?
No. We only have 3. Right now we're only running 2.
You're only running 2 mowers right now?
I think we have 4 mowers. We have 4, but we don't run the 3. We keep one as a spare, but we got a couple down. And then typically when we oil and chip, we take one of those guys to ride the chipper to help communicate so that we don't have any mishaps. Because we got a couple other guys trying to get some equipment put together and get
Larry, do you ever hire anybody working on like on those trucks?
I've got one in, we had one of the trucks in the shop last week, but we couldn't get it to do something and couldn't figure out, and I don't know if they had to reprogram it, which we can't do, one of the internationals. And we've got one in there now that has, and we kicked it around. It'd be nice to have the truck, we're missing it, and it was one of those situations with everything we got going on, oil and shipping and the mowing and all that, we're really busy. I was afraid if we put it in the shop, it'd be too much, because we got to take the whole front off. The case that surrounds the timing gears is busted. No, back side of the case. The case is in two pieces. One bolts onto the engine, then all your gears go on. There's about 6 gears in there. And then the cover on the front. So you gotta take the whole front of the engine off. You gotta pull all of those and make sure you get it all back in time. And it's something we could do, but we keep it around. And
Sure, come up with that. Was it heavy material or just like a truck?
this is the second time on this truck. But it's cracked and leaking, dripping oil pretty good. At the shop, doing something else, and had a pretty good drip of oil in the floor, so. And that's engine oil, and you don't wanna be leaking oil all over everything.
Say why would you try to sell something?
We thought about some, JD Weld.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can get by with that. You
Yeah.
grind it out, you try to get it real clean and clean it off with brake fluid or brake cleaner.
Yeah. They probably gone,
And do some JB Weld, but
yeah.
don't want to lose an engine.
No.
Or an oil leak, you know. The first time this happened, luckily, was under warranty. First time it happened.
Well, that's been, is it factory defect?
I'm going to be interested to see if they changed the cover when we get back. But it's cracking on the bottom. It's a crack. It's a vertical crack. I'm thinking, if I remember right, the way you described it, it's a vertical crack from one of the holes in that cover to the bottom.
Who goes, what were you taking?
Murray. With the Tri-State International or something
We
like
took
that.
some of the trucks down now.
No, typically, we do most of it in-house. Even the engine overhaul,
Well,
we do in-house.
I thought you did.
Yeah, we've done several engine overhauls or bottom ends, which is in-frame bottom end, and that's because we lost one sleeve. Well, if you gotta take it down to replace one sleeve, you might as well
Yeah.
do a whole end frame, and
Yeah.
that way you got another, supposedly 250 to 500 on it. So. Anything else, gentlemen?
Okay.
Thank you. We're good. Have a good one.
You guys be careful out there. Ted, it's not you out. John informed me a while ago that all the bills are paid up today.
Never knew it.
Because you're gonna resupply that, so
Yeah.
I can see that right now. Okay. You see if you can't do something about that. But yeah, well, I understand you said
She
got
had one
everything
over
paid
there,
up, so
and
this
this
should be
is-
void.
This is the balance after payroll today,
Well,
but then
that's
we've
what I
got
was
some.
wondering, that's what I was wondering, hadn't came in.
We'll get probably 20,000 back, and the reason it was, a lot of back pay went out this time too, the checks.
Okay, before reimbursements from the county and stuff like that, right now, we're looking at $17,167 after payroll. So we're still holding our own right now, looking better.
I just see this kind of balance on our bills here.
Well, we're working at it. With everybody's cooperation, perhaps we can get some of this stuff accomplished and get back on our feet. And you quit coming in here with all these. Yeah, okay. Any particular reason why we have still got our flags up fully? Everybody else in town, the president said half mast.
Oh, did he? That's what I was gonna ask if they let it operate.
Yeah, they did. Everybody in the country's got their flag down. It's us got about 10 o'clock. Fire department, city hall, post office, everybody's been at half mast for 2 days. Last week. Might want to bring them down.
Slow week for us.
That's good. Kind of world's man it's had, so you just wait for it to erupt.
Another week of hot weather, I'm sure it will.
You all got it, 10 on 40.
Slow, still. Fast. Still got
isn't.
Sometimes that's what.
You got more camera problems in the jail?
We had to upgrade what's called the 9 system, it's the Victim Notification Act. And we built a new computer system, the camera that we had, the programming wouldn't work with the new computer, so we had to, the computer was free, we just had to purchase it.
It's not one actually in the jail area, but in your offices and stuff, okay.
So looking, take a look
I
at
was thinking we all just put brand new ones in there recently.
All the radios, everything working good?
We had a little problem with, when we go off the dispatch control panel, we got all the jail doors, all the doors stopped working. So our guards have to manually open the key. And Mr. Reed come over there, and as he walks come over there, and nobody could figure out what the problem was. We finally found the schematics. We had this built back in 2002. Mr. Walters had one of the service over there yesterday, and underneath the bottom of the power converter, when you couldn't see it, it was almost like it was hidden.
It was about $292. And I'm looking at over $1,000 here.
Go ahead and pay.
Unusual, everything looks pretty well the same.
That's all I got.
Something here I want you to look at and explain real quick. Over here, if you don't mind. Seems to be a lot of queues out. And then also added to it, these extra ones here. These are, for my hours.
Could that be back pay?
That's why I'm asking, possibly back
See,
pay or
there's
something like that.
two checks were issued to the sheriff's department. One was a regular check, and then there was.
Yeah, we see that, yeah, we see that. Here's the regular, that many hours. But I mean, if it's stipulated on our vacation pay, back pay, something like that, it'd be fine, but all we look at is the hours, so.
Those last weeks. Yeah, last week's pay.
But most people are averaging that. That's your average. Everybody usually does. Okay. I didn't know if that was back there.
We'd probably be better off asking Juanita about that, how she puts it in, because you're probably not, we have QuickBooks over here, you may not be familiar with it, because I'm not familiar how they break it down and print it out. Sometimes it's confusing.
I'll go ask.
Okay. Thank you, Ted. Be careful out there. Gary, glad to see you come in.
What's going, Mr. Ham?
It is warm outside.
It is.
Did I give you some news on that?
No.
Newsflash.
It's
hot
right.
outside.
I didn't know that.
Need to go to closed session.
All right.
I got some personnel issues I need to discuss.
All right.
And I'll catch up with that.
You all come back out.
All right. Thanks.
You gonna take a break, huh?